The following inequalities hold for all integral values of n. Square root of n plus 1 minus square root of n is less than 1 divided by square root of 4n plus 1, and that is less than square root of n minus square root of n minus 1. Then what is the greatest integer that is less than summation of n is equal to 1 to 24, 1 divided by square root of 4n plus 1. Note that there are two inequalities. One of the two is the right hand side inequality, that is 1 divided by square root of 4n plus 1, that is less than square root of n minus square root of n minus 1. Therefore, summation of n is equal to 1 to 24, 1 divided by square root of 4n plus 1 is less than summation of n is equal to 1 to 24 square root of n minus square root of n minus 1, or that is square root of 1 minus square root of 1 minus 1, that is the first term, plus square root of 2 minus square root of 2 minus 1, that is the second term, plus square root of 3 minus square root of 3 minus 1, that is the third term. Like this it will go on until the last or the 24th term is square root of 24 minus square root of 24 minus 1. What we have done here is, instead of the shorthand summation sign, we have spread out the summation term by term. Now, if you evaluate the square roots under each bracket or each parenthesis here, we get square root of 1 minus 0 plus square root of 2 minus 1, square root of 2 minus square root of 1 plus square root of 3 minus square root of 2. Like this, the last term before the final term is square root of 23 minus square root of 22, and the final term is square root of 24 minus square root of 23. Note that many of the terms cancel out. The terms which cancel out have been cross marked with red, like this. So the only terms remaining are minus 0 here and plus 24 here. Therefore, summation of n is equal to 1 to 24, 1 divided by square root of 4n plus 1 is less than 24. Since 24 is less than 5, we can write that square root of n is equal to 1 to 24, 1 divided by square root of 4 plus 1 is less than 5. Before going any further, please like, subscribe, share and hit the bell so you can be immediately notified for new uploads. It's completely free and only takes a few seconds. And you can always unsubscribe later if you want to. Also, if you know about any interesting problem that you would like me to solve, please upload it in your comments. Without further ado, let's proceed with the rest of the video. The other inequality is 1 divided by square root of 4n plus 1, and that is greater than square root of n plus 1 minus square root of n. Therefore, summation of square root 1 divided by square root of 4n plus 1, when the summation is n is equal to 1 to 24, that will be greater than summation of square root of n plus 1 minus square root of n, and the summation is from 1 to 24. Now, if we write down each term of this summation, we get the first term when n is equal to 1 is square root of 1 plus 1 minus square root of 1, and the second term is for n is equal to 2, square root of 2 plus 1 minus square root of 2, plus the third term is when n is equal to 3, square root of 3 plus 1 minus square root of 3, and the final term is, that is the 24th term, is for n is equal to 24, square root of 24 plus 1 minus square root of 24. Now, we can write that down. Square root of 1 plus 1 is equal to square root of 2. Square root of 2 plus 1 is equal to square root of 3. Square root of 3 plus 1 is equal to square root of 4. So on and so forth. After writing this down, we see that many of the terms cancel out. And those which cancel out, I have marked them with red. That is, this term cancel out with this term cancels out with this term cancels out with something here, this term cancels out with this term, like this. So the only two terms left are square root of minus 1 and plus square root of 25. That is minus 1 square root of 1 plus square root of 25, that is minus 1 plus 25, or 4. Therefore, this quantity here, which is rewritten here, that is summation of n is equal to 1 to 24, 1 divided by square root of 4n plus 1 is greater than 4. Let us call it inequality 2. From the inequalities 1 and 2, we get 4 is less than summation of n is equal to 1 to 24, 1 divided by square root of 4n plus 1, and that is less than 5. Therefore, the greatest integer that is less than this quantity under the summation sign is 4, because the next integer, that is 5, is already larger than the same quantity. So, the answer is 4. Thank you.